All right, so uh, hit the button. It cut off, so I had to, of course, restart a whole another one. But that's okay. Maybe it's part of what the Lord intended. So we're gonna do Genesis. I'm gonna start off with chapter 1, and we're gonna go into Deuteronomy chapter 10. And it reads, "In the beginning, God created the heaven and earth. And the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep. And the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters." And what I like about this Bible, you get like a little PS 33.6, IS 40, 13, 14, bit of that right there. See that? So you get to look at something. See the other one, 2 Corinthians 4:6. So you're I want to say you're never out of word. You're never out of verses, because the next one, PS dot 74:16. So you got Psalms, and then it'll show you like when I like right here. It'll show you like, you see that expansion. You see that, and then go down and show you Psalms 95:5. Go on a little bit because we got some discussing some things. Let's see. I'm just gonna go back to to stay in the chapter 1 and then verse 2. And the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep. And the Spirit of the God moved upon the face of the waters. And God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. And God saw the light, that it was good. And God divided the light from the darkness. I'm gonna stop right there because you see, there was darkness, and then there was light, and then there's God, and then there's so many different ways you can go there. Like well, if the darkness was there, is the darkness greater than God? Or see, God is just so awesome. You have Him and the darkness, and the darkness is just you ask yourself questions like, did God create darkness? Did God create light? Create this? See, the darkness we see is just like a regular glimpse of, darkness. Once the sun go down, all the lights go out. You know the difference between the real darkness and that kind of, oh, okay, we got a little, you know, got a little bit of darkness and things like that. So, God is just good all around. That you see, He saw the light. It was good. And now He has to divide the light from the darkness. You see that? He has to divide it. Then you know that he's doing something. And this is why I don't worry about a lot of stuff, because look at what He's doing, and we're not even in existence yet. His problems are like dividing light and darkness, and you might get a little bit of noise in the background, but that's okay. I'm gonna go and keep reading. But you see, when you're doing certain things, you get some minor distractions, which is good, because you got obstacles. So let's go on. And God called the light day, and the darkness He called night, and the evening and the morning were the first day. And God said, "Let there be a firmament in the midst of the waters, and let it divide the waters from the waters." And God made the firmament and divided the waters from which were under the firmament from the waters which were above the firmament. And it was so. There's that word firmament. You don't know what it is, look it up, because that'll be a good lesson for a lot of people that still think about the way that the earth is, things like that. But if you read and you know, if you stop, you say, "Oh, what's water?" Well, I know what water is. What's mist? I know what mist is. I'm gonna look it up anyway. What's a firmament? Oh, let me look that up. Many times I had to stop. Oh man, go grab the dictionary, look it up. Ain't in the dictionary like I want, so I gotta go and grab the source. You say, well, what are you talking about? Because y'all, I don't even know if a lot of people even, look at the dictionary and the sources and stuff like that now, because it's a book. But, you do learn things from, picking up a book and reading. You learn things from the internet too, but I always encourage it's not always a wise or always a thing just to look it up on the internet. Look it up in your physical dictionary, physical thesaurus, physical Bible. It challenges you to study a little bit. So let's go on to verse 7. Back with the firmament. And God made the firmament and divided the waters which were under the firmament from the waters which were above the firmament. And it was so. Oh, sorry about that. Little bug action there. And God called the firmament heaven, and the evening and the morning were the second day. And God said, let the waters under the heaven be gathered together unto one place, and let the dry land appear. And it was so. And at the end of verse 9, you get 2 Peter 3:5. And, maybe I'll look that up. Hold on one moment.